It's time to talk about those Super Bowl commercials.
I have your guy.
The Super Bowl was this past Sunday, and wow, it surprised everyone. I mean, who would have thought that the reigning Super Bowl champions would be blown out by a team with a losing record the previous year? It goes to show you that a lot can happen in one year, and that having Tom Brady on your team is a game changer. Sorry, Bill Belichick. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about those wonderful commercials. So let me know in the comments which Super Bowl commercial was your favorite, whether you watched the game live or you caught up on the commercials the day after. Remember, commenting really helps YouTube know that this is a video worth promoting, and I just really enjoy hearing from you. So comment away. For me personally, I really thought that the Amazon Alexa commercial was well done and pretty hilarious. Honorable mentions was the Gwen Stefani T-Mobile commercial and the Tracy Morgan Rocket Mortgage commercial. Funny always wins for me. Now, if you watched part one of this two-part series on Super Bowl commercials, you know that we're doing something more here than simply talking about our favorites. We're breaking them down and we're seeing what they reveal to us as a culture and a society. In the first video, we talk about a funny word borrowed from German, Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist literally means age spirit, or in plain English, the prevailing spirit of our time. The Super Bowl is a great time to see what marketing agencies think our zeitgeist is, because if there's one time that you want to get a commercial right, it's when they're $5.7 million each. Now, admittedly, I only watched the Super Bowl's last 13 minutes. After our evening service at church was over, after we packed everything away, and after I got home, bathed the kids, put them to sleep, and then took a shower myself, it was late. But after consulting my Facebook feed, reading recap articles, and watching many the day after, I want to focus on three commercials: The Middle by Jeep, All-Star Cast by Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer, and Let's Grab a Beer by Anheuser-Busch. Let's tackle them in that order. The Middle by Jeep was a commercial that I loved as I watched it, and I know that it really connected to many of my friends on Facebook. It was like this ad was tailor-made for me. I mean, I'm a Jeep guy, so I love the old Jeep that they featured. I love America, so I love the patriotism it espoused. And I'm a Christian pastor, so I love all the Christian imagery like the crosses in the chapel. But it was that last part, the Christian imagery, that I thought was interesting, and then it began not to sit well with me as I began to think about this ad and why it was made. And spoiler alert, I'm not a fan of this ad now that I've thought about it and deconstructed it. So let me go ahead and ruin it for you too. Our nation has been through a very rough and very partisan 5 years, it's with the last year being particularly nasty and divisive. This Super Bowl spot struck a chord because most people want to return to a normal America where it doesn't seem like everyone hates each other. In this ad, Bruce Springsteen calls on us to meet in the middle and features a chapel in the middle of the contiguous United States. Now notice he doesn't call for unity or even civility. He calls for us to move to the center politically, to let go of our convictions, and to be content with the undefined middle. Now, who is this commercial calling to moderate and to compromise? Well, it's never articulated in the ad, but all the symbolism in the ad, the flags, the crosses, they target people who are both patriotic and Christian. This ad is very nicely telling people on the political right to forget their political beliefs and become squishy moderates with soft convictions. After all, who's the star of this ad? Bruce Springsteen. He's neither a Christian nor a conservative. He's just using these symbols to say the same thing that Hillary Clinton said, but wrapped in an inspiring commercial. Okay, now that Democrats are in charge, we can be friends again.
That's why I believe if we are fortunate enough to win back the House and/or the Senate, that's when civility can start again.
Nice ad, but when you begin to think about it, it all breaks down because he's just asking one side to compromise, not both. Yes, let's be civil, and yes, let's unite around freedom. But unfortunately, this commercial falls flat for me. Next, let's talk about All-Star Cast by Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer. If you know me, you know that I don't drink, but I thought this one was really nice. The premise is that all of these actors are lookalikes, and that's not clear until the real Don Cheadle rappels onto his yacht from a helicopter and talks to the fake Don Cheadle. Americans on both sides of the political spectrum feel like they're in a sea of fake news and misinformation. This ad takes that feeling and says, you're right, all of these celebrities are impersonators, so make sure you buy our drink, not one of the knockoff seltzers. Good one, Michelob. Finally, the commercial that gets right what the Jeep ad got wrong, the Let's Grab a Beer by Anheuser-Busch commercial. It starts off with a ruined wedding, but the bride and groom are laughing it off with a beer. That's how everyone feels. Last year was a wreck, but we can get by with friendship and camaraderie. The commercial says it best at the end.
Let's remember, it's never just about the beer. It's about saying that simple human truth.
Come on, let's grab a beer.
We need each other.
This is so true. We do need each other. And so many of us have truly discovered that in the past year. Even introverts like me, we need each other. We need to know people and be known by people. We need to belong, and we need to feel that others care about us. So bravo, Anheuser-Busch, bravo! Although, if it's me, I'm going to say, let's grab a sweet tea. So there you go, there's my analysis. Here's what it is in a quick recap. We feel divided, but we want to return to a sense of normalcy. We don't know who we can trust, and we long to be together again. But this isn't just about me. Let's get that conversation going in the comments. What did you learn about our zeitgeist from this year's Super Bowl ads? Do you feel that I was on target, or was I way off? Do you feel that I missed a commercial that needs analysis? Give me your thoughts on all the commercials below on the ads that you studied, and let me know about what you think of my analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you consider sharing it? And be sure to subscribe so that you can catch the next one when it drops on Thursday. See you next time. Grace and peace. You know, I just realized that 2 of my favorite 3 commercials feature people in bathtubs. Bathtub humor for the win.